What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So a little recap over yesterday's free picks. A 2-2 day on the free picks. Obviously not the best. We had Sharp under 27.5 points and rebounds. That one was money. We had Vučević over PRA. That one was free. We had Murray over PRA. We had an over 29.5. And he ended up chalking us, man. He had 29. The horrible hook. Cost me a parlay play slip. Hurt my feelings. It is what it is. Then we had CJ McCollum, man. Dude only took 13 shot attempts. He had I think he had 8 points to end the game, which was way better than I even expected because he had 3 at halftime. But regardless, man, CJ shot awful. For me personally, if Zion plays from now on, I'm probably not touching a CJ prop. I mentioned that yesterday in the video that I wanted to take Zion and I changed my mind and all this other stuff. Should have took Zion. Zion would have cashed his PRA easily. But overall, man, yesterday was not the best day, even in our Discord server. The mods saved me. If you had the mods in all their plays, then yeah, we profited. But without the mods, I would not have profited yesterday, especially from parlay play. If you faded the parlay play picks, we would have cashed. You would have cashed out and made a decent amount of money. But with parlay play, I think I went 0-3 in my parlay play slips yesterday, which is not acceptable. So we did cash this one on chalkboard. The only chalkboard play I posted, 150 for 333, which was green. And then we cashed 2 of the 3 tacos that we had on Prizepicks. $100 for 200, $100 for 200. I just do double ups on these tacos. Yes, I could play $100 on tacos because I am a Prizepicks VIP. So for the people wondering about that. But overall, yesterday wasn't the greatest for me. I didn't lose much, but I did end up in the negative. So what we are going to do is we're going to pick a winner from yesterday's video to win a free month of VIP. If this video gets 250 likes, I will pick a random comment down below to win another free month. So make sure you guys smash that like button, drop a comment down below, and let's pick our winner from yesterday's video. So winner is going to be Smoking Okie, who said VIP me. Well, you just got VIP smoking. Send me a message on Discord, and I got you a free month, buddy. So, or gal, guy or gal. But anyways, congrats once again. Appreciate all of you guys. If you guys do want to get all of our plays, head on over to our Patreon or our WAP. Link for both of those are down in the description. Pick the one you want to sign up for. It's totally up to you. They both do the same thing. They give you VIP access in our Discord server, so you'll be able to see all the VIP channels in Discord. If you guys are not in our Discord, it's absolutely free to join. Link for that is down in the description as well. We would love to have you guys in the Cord. But regardless of that, guys, let's jump into some of these free picks. So I have 4 plays for you guys once again today, all for NBA, obviously, and hopefully we can cash out on these. So let's go ahead and jump into these plays. So the first pick of the day is going to be on the Charlotte side of things. We're going to take our man Mark Williams. So Mark Williams has been killing it as of lately, and of course, Prizepicks is not going to give us any Mark Williams value, which is unfortunate. So we're going to hop over here to Parlay Play. And once again, guys, if you haven't signed up for any of the apps we have down in the description, highly recommend Parlay Play as one of them. And did Mark Williams get taken off the board? I hope not. No, he's on here. Okay, so I was getting a little worried there. So we took Mark Williams. I've already got Mark Williams locked in. So I got him over 20 PRA. So 20, it's on Sleeper, it's 20 plus, which is the same thing as over 19.5. So I have that play locked in right here on Sleeper app already, but I do like him at 22.5 as well. So we're going to lock in the original line as a free pick, 22.5. If you want to buy him down for a lower payout, you can. Yeah, but I do like his original line as well. I think 22.5 is going to be, I think he's going to cash it. I think it could be sweaty. I'm hoping it's not. He had like a 45 PRA game his last game. So let's pull Mark Williams up. We're going to pull up his points, rebounds, and assists. So 22.5 is his original line, like we said. He's cashed his 7 of his last 10. He's cashed his 8 of 14 games on the season. If you drop this down to 19.5, he's cashed it 9 straight games, 9 of his last 10. There are a couple games where he had 21 and 22, which would hook our 22.5 play. Coming off a big 44.5 PRA game versus Phoenix, though. So good matchup today. They're playing against the Jazz. They are in Utah today. Looking at the Jazz, they give up 26th in the league in points, 3rd in rebounds, and then 26th in assists. Go to the center position, it's 26th in points, 20th in rebounds, and then 15th in assists. So lots of stats being given up to the center position. No head-to-head data for Mark Williams. Looking at this, He's averaging 20 minutes per game on the season, but over his last 10, it has come up to 24 minutes. So over his last 5, it's 28 minutes. Dude's playing big minutes right now. I like the matchup for him. I like to play. He's been playing well, and I'm going to be locking him in. So Mark Williams over 19.5 or 22.5, whichever one you prefer, you can lock in. But I do like his 22.5 as well. I will pull this up over on Props Madness. We'll take a look at where Charlotte gives points up. So if I can find the game. So over here on the Utah-Charlotte game, we're going to click Mark Williams. We're going to go to player. So obviously 82% of Mark Williams shots are going to be under the rim. Opponent's defense, they give up 14th in the league under the rim. So middle of the pack in points scored under the goal. Mark Williams matchups, not that bad. I don't think it's a bad matchup at all. And I do like this play. So looking at similar players versus the Jazz, 9 of the last 15 have cashed this line with a 60% hit rate. And once again, got him locked in. So that's pick number 1. And as I was saying earlier before I got confused by Mark Williams not being on the board, if you guys do sign up for any of our partnered apps down in the description, you do get a free month of VIP. The one I've been pushing is Parlay Play because I've been using it a lot and it has a really, really good value compared to other platforms. So if you guys sign up using code FANTASYACES, make a $10 deposit on any of those apps, you will get a free month of VIP. Sleeper is the only one with a different code. It is code ACES on Sleeper, but you have Better, Chalkboard, Sleeper, Underdog, and Parlay Play. Any of those apps get you a free month. You can get up to 5 months for free of a VIP. So take advantage of that. But Mark Williams is pick number 1. Jumping into pick number 2 of the day, I'm jumping back over to the Chicago side of things, guys. Taking our man Vučević. Vučević's on a back-to-back. Chicago's playing Atlanta. Atlanta's on a back-to-back. Chicago's playing at home, or the Bulls are playing at home. They played at home last night. No traveling needed here. I think the odds are going to be in the Bulls' favor tonight, and I like Vučević once again. Now, I said this yesterday. I didn't say it in the video, but I was talking about it in the cord, that Vučević probably going to get bumped. So I said his line's been too low. He's been 31.5, 32.5. I've been waiting for Vučević's line just to come up. Now, I know there's a lot of games where he's getting right at 32. But there's a lot of games where he's getting high 30s, in the 40s and stuff as well. So I knew today it was going to be bumped after his good game last night because he had 39 PRA last night. So his line's currently at 33.5. On a back-to-back, I will not take Vučević on at 33.5. Looking at back-to-backs this season, he's cashed 3 of his last 6. So for this play, what I'm going to do is I bought it down. You can play him at 31.5 on Chalkboard, or you can buy him to 29.5. If you buy him to 29.5, you're not getting a very good payout. But you can see 29.5, he's cashed 82% of games. So I played it at 31.5. I can't show it on OUTLIER, the stats for 31.5. But 31.5 is what I'm going to use as the free picks. Now, you can buy that on certain apps. Not all the apps are going to have it. I don't know if you can get it on Parlay Play or not. I actually don't think you can. So yeah, you can't even get that on Parlay Play. It is a 1.3x at 29.5. If you want to risk it at 34, you can, but on a back-to-back, I'm just not going to. This is the highest-paced game on the slate. Atlanta versus Chicago. Obviously, it's going to be very fast-paced. It's got like a 240-point total, so it is going to be fast-paced. If you look at Atlanta, they give up 28th in points, 19th in rebounds, and 28th in assists. So they do give up a lot of stats as well, but to the center position, they don't give up as many. It's 16th, 12th, and 10th in points, rebounds, and assists. Now, we know Vučević can get points against anywhere. We will go ahead and pull up the Atlanta versus Chicago game on Props Madness, and we're going to look at where Atlanta allows shots. So, obviously, they give up 24th in the league under the rim, and then they give up 30 from behind the arc, which is last in the league in 3 points allowed, and 29th in the league on the corner threes. So looking at the player, Vučević, he shoots 31% under the rim, 30% from behind the arc. So looking at that, 61% of his shots are going to be in the green zone, which looks really good for Vučević. So I like this play regardless, man. I got to give my man Vučević another shot because he's been cashing me out. 29.5 or 31.5 is what I'm saying, lock in. If you want to risk it at 33.5, up to you, but that's not what I'm going to be taking. So 31.5 is what I'm going to use as the free picks. Got him locked in, and that is going to be our second pick of the day. For our third pick of the day, jumping back up to the Utah game, taking another guy we've been playing quite a bit lately, and it's going to be for our man Walker Kessler. So Walker Kessler, his points and rebounds over 24.5. So 24.5, I think this is a good play, man, for today. Now, Prizepicks, as of earlier, didn't even have this line up. We'll see. Yeah, they still don't have Kessler on the board. Prizepicks, man, I'm telling you, they're on some BS. But anyway, we'll pull Kessler up over here in OUTLIER. You guys can get a 7-day free trial of OUTLIER if you guys do want to use the platform. You can get it for free for 7 days down in the description. But 24.5, Our man Kessler has cashed this 4 of his last 5, 6 of his last 10. He's cashed it only 42% on the season. So if you look at this, you're going to be like, man, this is a horrible play. Head-to-head data, he's missed it both games versus Charlotte. This is a terrible play. But come over here to injuries. We're going to look at who's out. So Jordan Clarkson is out. If you do this games without player, Jordan Clarkson, this goes all the way up to a 64% hit rate, 9 of 14 games. And then also, you hit show all injured. They're missing Colin Sexton, Lauri Markkanen, John Collins, and Jordan Clarkson. So they are missing a ton of players tonight. So Kessler is going to be the man. We're going to go over here and do players games without Lauri Markkanen and Clarkson. You can see he's cashed his 5 out of 5 games this season, averaging 29 points and rebounds with over 15 rebounds in about every single game. So dude has been a monster on this. He cashed this versus Orlando. With, the Magic give up pretty much 0 in terms of stats allowed, and they give up one of the least amount in the league anyway. And versus Charlotte, I just like to play. Now, looking at Charlotte's stats, 15th and 16th in points and rebounds. If you go to center position, it is 9th and 17th. So it doesn't look good versus Charlotte because they don't give up a ton of stats. But it is Charlotte, man. I think Kessler's going to have a great game. It was a gut feeling for me, especially with all these players missing. Got to lock in our man Kessler. So I'm going to pull this play back up on Props Madness. We're going to look at where Charlotte allows the points and allows the most points. And we're going to see if it's a good matchup based off of that. So got the season shot chart pulled up. You can see pretty much the only place that's green for Charlotte is going to be on the corner 3. So looking at this, doesn't really matter where Kessler scores his points. We'll click player in a second, but we want it to be pretty much under the rim or from behind the arc. Those two places are going to be where they give up the most amount of points, which Kessler shoots 85% under the rim. So matchup-wise, it's about as good as it can get versus Charlotte based off of the shot chart. But do like this play. So 17% hit rate by Props Madness versus similar players. That's Capella, Duren, Gobert, Pirtle. So yeah, it doesn't look good right there for points. And then by position, it's 7 of 15. So almost 50% hit rate to the center position against some of these better players like Jared Allen and Vučević, Hartenstein, things like that. But I do think Kessler really has to turn up or they get beat, I think. And it's at home. I think Kessler just has a good game. So that is going to be our third pick of the day. Walker Kessler, 24.5 points and rebounds. So jumping into our fourth play, it's going to be our last play of the day. Last play of the day. And this is going to be our it's going to be a boosted play over on Parlay Play. So you can play this on other platforms as well. You can buy it down. But I'm taking Jaylen Green. And I'm taking this. I had this play looked at and then realized it was promo on Parlay Play afterwards. So yes, I didn't pick this because it was a payout boost, but it is a payout boost, so I would recommend it here as well. So Jaylen Green over 19.5 points. It's a 1.4x over here on Parlay Play. See what you get it at over on Prizepicks. So they don't even have the goblin for Jaylen Green even on Prizepicks. So it's 23.5 on Prizepicks for his original line. So you're getting a 4-point discount at a 1.4x value, man. And Jaylen Green has been turning up as of lately. So let's pull him up. Houston's playing against the Nuggets tonight. Nuggets are on a back-to-back, so this could be a blowout. It is at home. The Nuggets are playing at home, so I'm hoping they can keep it semi-close. Regardless, I do think Green's going to drop 20, so we're going to click this. He's cashed this in 6 straight games, 7 of his last 10, and he's cashed this 53% on the season, which is 20 of 38 games. Head-to-head, he's cashed it in 3 straight versus the Nuggets, none from the season, actually. So no recent matchups versus the Nuggets, but he did have 25 points in his last 3, averaging 21.5 with that one bad game. But if you look at him on the season, he's averaging 21 points. He's averaging 17.2 shot attempts per game. Now, if you come over here and we go to his last 5, dude has been shooting a ton of shots, 21.2 shot attempts per game over his last 5, which I'm not a last 5 warrior, but you do have to look at things like that too. So Jaylen Green has been killing it, averaging 31.6 points per game in his last 5. Dude has been hot as of lately. Looking at the Denver points defense, give up one of the most in the league, bottom 10 defense in terms of points allowed, giving up 115 per game. If you go to point guard, it's 16th in the league. Shooting guard is 26th. So the matchup for Jaylen Green looks really, really good. Add that to him taking 20 shots per game, and I think he gets at least 20 points. I don't think there's any way he doesn't, unless it's just a complete blowout and they're down by 30 at halftime. So hopefully that doesn't happen. I will pull up Jaylen Green matchup over here for the season shot chart. So looking at, let me click Green first. So Jaylen Green, looking at the Nuggets points defense, it's pretty much bottom 15 bottom 15 in every single spot. So 17th under the goal, 24th, 21st, 16th from behind the arc, 22nd corner threes. Look at Jaylen Green, 36% of shots are going to be under the rim, 40% is going to be from behind the arc. So that looks like a really good matchup in my opinion. And then the other 8%, we can kind of see where everything is. But anyways, man, I think it's a good matchup for Jaylen Green tonight as long as the game stays semi-competitive. I do think he's going to drop 20 points. So this one's up to you if you want to play it. If you want to fade any of these plays, obviously, listen to your gut. That is going to be our 4th pick of the day. So little recap over our plays. We have Mark Williams over 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists. You can get him at 19.5. I did play him at 19.5. I think that line's a lot safer, obviously. But it's totally up to you guys how you want to do it. We got Vučević over 29.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I liked him in at 31.5 on chalkboard as well. So if you guys do want to take it there, you can. At 31.5 is actually going to be the line we use for the free picks. We're not going to use 29.5, but 29.5, man, that one's going to be green in my opinion for sure. Then we got Walker Kessler over 24.5 points and rebounds. Really like this line as well. And then we got Jaylen Green over 19.5 points. So, yeah, 20 points is what we need for him. And I will give you guys a free slip that I locked in on Parlay Play. So I've been killing it on Parlay Play. Last night was the first losing day on Parlay Play we've had in a while. And you can't see I locked in this slip. This is $100 to pay $220. Doesn't show my entry fee, but $100 to win $220. Vučević over 29.5 PRA, so I did lock him in at 29.5 as well. Then I paired that with Walker Kessler at 24.5 points and rebounds if you guys do want to tail this play. But anyways, guys, make sure you guys leave a like and comment on this video. Make sure you join our free Discord server, and would love to have you guys part of the community. But hope you guys catch all of your plays, and I'll see y'all in tomorrow's video.